What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, still out here in Tulum. This is day 5, and I did promise you guys, of course, that I would drop content as much as possible while I was out here on vacation. Now, this is my 5th day, like I said, my final day. I'll be flying back to the U.S. Tomorrow, guys. So yes, I am flying home on Thanksgiving Day, and just want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving for those of you who do celebrate the holiday. If you don't, that's fine. I just want to say happy holidays to all the subscribers out there. Now, guys, I want to talk a little bit more about Canelo Alvarez, and he finally reveals what weight that he wants to face Dmitry Bivol at in the rematch. You guys know there was a lot of speculation whether or not he was going to fight Bivol at 175 again or at 168. We heard David Benavidez give his opinion on that. Of course, we heard Eddie Hearn wanting the fight to be at 168 pounds. And even after the Bivol Ramirez fight, they did question Bivol in the ring whether or not he was willing to go to 168 to face Canelo Alvarez in a rematch. Now, he seemed a little hesitant to answer that question, but I do get it. You don't want to make split-second decisions, after fighting, another opponent. So he probably wanted to sit down with his team and figure out what he wanted to do. But it was a publication that was interviewing Canelo Alvarez. I think it was a Spanish-speaking publication. So forgive me, guys, if I get this name wrong. I think it was called Esquerzadezo.com. So the question was asked whether or not, what weight class did he want to face Dmitry Bivol at? And I'm going to quote Canelo here. He says, "Same weight. That's it. Of course, I can win. It's not a matter of belief. I know I can. That is my priority now." So there you have it. He wants to face Bivol at the same weight class that he fought him in and lost the fight the first time. Like I said, there was a lot of speculation. He would rather fight Bivol at 168. People were talking about maybe you can weight drain Bivol and bring him down to 168. But honestly, guys, I think that would be more of a risk for Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. You guys know he is undisputed at 168 pounds, and it wasn't really the weight that Bivol defeated Canelo Alvarez with. It was the skill set. It was some of the things that Canelo Alvarez was lacking in is the reason that he lost the fight. So he's going to have to, work on his game a little bit, and I think he'll do well if he can do that. If he can make some adjustments, it's quite possible he could win the fight. But, it's not going to be an easy road. If you guys saw the fight with Bivol, if you saw his last fight and the fight with Canelo Alvarez, he's very, very technically sound. He has respectable power, and he has great footwork. And, he just lets his hands fly. He has really fast hands. So Canelo Alvarez does have his work cut out for him. And I think this is smart on Canelo Alvarez's part, not to risk his titles at 168 by bringing Bivol down there. Even David Benavidez said Canelo Alvarez should face Bivol at the weight that he fought him at the first time. I'm sure David Benavidez is thinking of himself when he says this, because I don't think he wants Bivol to win, and then he has to face Bivol for undisputed if he gets past Caleb Sweethand's Plant. But we'll talk about that on another day. But it's good to know that Canelo Alvarez still believes in himself even after the adversity that he's been through. You guys know the stuff with Bivol, of course, and then the lackluster fight with Triple G where he couldn't get Triple G out of there, where he got tired in the fight. He actually got tired in both fights. So he's going to have to work on stamina, like we said before. He's going to have to work on throwing combinations, not loading up on punches, and working on that footwork a little bit. I think Canelo's a solid fighter, and sometimes you get used to winning just doing the same old thing until you run into a guy that has your number, and sometimes you just have to switch things up. The same thing happened with Deontay Wilder. He was winning all these fights with his right hand, and then he ran into a guy like Tyson Fury, who was a masterful boxer, and he had to put new tools in his arsenal to battle up against a fighter like that. And I think that's the same thing Canelo Alvarez has to do. He's going to be tested, but you know, that's what happens when you're a champion. You know, everything's not going to be easy. You know, it's going to be hard work and dedication. And I'm sure, you know, he's thought about this a lot. Now, he's set to face off against the possible winner, I think, of John Ryder and who's fighting this weekend, and Zach Parker. I think they fight this weekend in a tune-up matchup in May, guys. So it's possible that we may get the fight with him and Bivol possibly in September. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. But guys, that's all I wanted to say about that. Once again, happy holidays to all you fans out there of boxing. Happy Thanksgiving to all you people who celebrate it. And I'll see you guys when I get back to the States. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.